Well, today evening, happiness is killing me because I've landed on a story that United is wanting to sign is wanting to sign Dusan Vlahovic. Guys, it is really exciting for me because I now know that a credible source is going to hate to put out a story as far as United is really concerned and their new signings. Welcome to this channel known as United Matters channel. How are you guys? And where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If I told you watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David remains my name. Now, today I've been so excited. Who first excited me first? It was Jacobs Ben. I know he's a tier 1 journalist, but there is a stamp that you need to wait into a story when it's really being relating to your club, and you have always gonna hate to call in for here on this channel. And obviously Fabrizio comes in through and confirms to us that United is in a Dusan Vlahovic battle with Bayern Munich. Smash the like button. Let's see close to 200 likes smashed on this video. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to see that we hit the next milestone of 13,000 subscribers. And then we're going to talk about Casemiro, on how good he was and how Erik ten Hag is going to have to describe him in a couple of statements that we issued out after we won the game of Bournemouth. And then Amad Diallo, you know, he's returning with a big bang at Old Trafford. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed to us that the entourage or the representatives of Amad Diallo are yet to sit with the Manchester United board to discuss on the new contract that is yet to be given to him at the club of Manchester United. Guys, aren't you excited about the Vlahovic story? I'm so excited, and let's set the ball rolling. Now, today evening, I just learned this story and tweeted it onto the Rokani Media Football Twitter account that this remains the case. Vlahovic, a viable option for Chelsea and potentially Man United, who have a long list of targets. Several top clubs now looking with a sense there is a deal at with value to be had. Vlahovic open to leaving Juventus after 2 seasons. Now, when I saw this, I was really excited. I said, all right, this is going to be my second video of the day onto the channel known as United Matters channel. And I said, I'm gonna come in here and obviously give it to you like never before. And guys, after this excitement, guess what happens? Fabrizio Romano comes out and reacts to a story that Chelsea had made an 80 million euro bid for Dusan Vlahovic. And this is what he had to say, and it excited all of us United fans who don't really want Harry Kane to come to the club of Manchester United as our new number 9. Now, Fabrizio said, understand, Chelsea haven't sent 80 million bid for Dusan Vlahovic as of now. He's one of the many strikers appreciated at the club, but no bids or talks yet. Bayern Munich and Manchester United remain in the race for Dusan Vlahovic, but still waiting for Juventus's decision. Now, focus so much onto the last statement of Bayern Munich and Manchester United in the title race for the race for Vlahovic. Now, that means United is battling it up with Bayern Munich for the signature of Dusan Vlahovic. When you look at Dusan Vlahovic, age is still on his side. That's it. And people have always gone ahead to say that Vlahovic has had very many injuries ever since he joined Juventus. I understand he's having very many injuries, but even Harry Kane, who is being fronted to be the marquee signing for Manchester United this summer, he's also an injury-prone player. And the difference is Dusan Vlahovic is just 23 years of age. He's young, and those injuries can be found a solution for, and obviously get the player back to where he's supposed to be, than those of Harry Kane, who is 30 years of age. You know, look at Anton Martial. Ever since he returned and Erik ten Hag gave him ample time to rest, he has gone ahead to be fit for 2 months. Remember, Anton Martial returned from, I think, towards the end of March, when the players were going for international break, and I think he played just 1 game, right? He played 1 game for Manchester United. After playing that 1 game for Manchester United, they went to the international break. Now we resumed playing, I think, was it on the 1st of April? Yeah, 1st of April, and ever since then has never gotten injured and has been playing every game. So it shows you that we can find solutions to a man known as Dusan Vlahovic. And if I told you, look at his style of play, he's a kind of player who we need at the club of Manchester United. You tell me on any day, Vlahovic and Harry Kane, I tell you, Dusan Vlahovic over Harry Kane. Harry Kane, Premier League proven, but we are fed up of doing the same mistakes we're going to hate to do season in, season out. When Sir Alex Ferguson was here, he signed Robin van Persie, who was in his late 20s, and he never found himself in a position of really playing at United for a very long time. Then they brought in Falcao, you know, in his early 30s, injury prone, and he never stayed here for a very long time as a striker. After that, they brought in Zlatan Ibrahimovic in the era of Jose Mourinho. He stayed here for 2 seasons and really left. They signed Lukaku. Then we went in for Edson Cavani. After Cavani, we first went in for Odion Ighalo, then Cavani, then Cristiano Ronaldo, and we want to do the same thing again, to spend £100 million on a player who is 30 years of age, yet there is a Dusan Vlahovic who is really 23 years of age, flexible, clinical finisher. He is good in the holder play. And if at all you want what we call an out-and-out number 9, an all-out number 9, Dusan Vlahovic is the answer to the problems of Manchester United. That's why I've told you that I was elated when Fabrizio mentioned that United and Bayern Munich are in the race to sign Dusan Vlahovic, and they are waiting for Juventus to make their final decision. But remember, Jakobs Ben told us that Dusan Vlahovic wants a move away from the Serie A. And trust me, we are going to qualify for the Champions League. The reason as to why Dusan Vlahovic never went to Arsenal in the January transfer window of 2022. Arsenal were not in the Champions League, and there was no promise that they are going to be playing that side. Secondly, Chelsea, that wants to sign the player, are not in the Champions League. Now, that means United and Bayern Munich are the 2 clubs that have gone ahead to talk to the entourage of Dusan Vlahovic, and he has gone ahead to give them green light that the player would love to leave, and now it's all about Juventus. And the amount of money that United is going to buy this player is really less by £30 million than that we are to buy Harry Kane. Juventus will call for 70-80 million pounds. You know, if at all you can sign a player, 23 years of age, one of the best strikers in the world in his age bracket, that is Dusan Vlahovic, I think that's better. It's a better deal. He's good in the air. You know, we can get in crosses and we'll head them in the back of the net. Even on the floor with his foot, he's really good. Good at the holder play. We want to sign a striker at 100, even if we are to pay £100 million for Dusan Vlahovic, I think there will be what we call value for what you've gone ahead to buy for, because you know that he's going to be at Manchester United for the next 4 or 5 years. Those are the players that we need to be at Manchester United, especially if at all they are going in for huge amounts of money. But Harry Kane, 30 years of age, he'll give you only 2 seasons and he won't be competing. That's it. So I understand that there is a clique of United fans wanting Harry Kane, but I'm sorry, this has gone ahead to excite me. I'm excited that we are in for Dusan Vlahovic, and if all goes well and we sign him at Manchester United, that will be the best that I'll ever welcome in for Manchester United. The third and last reason as to why I want us to go for Dusan Vlahovic, Juventus is not a team that plays hardball when it comes to selling players. That's it. Spurs might keep us on the wait until August to get in Harry Kane, but if at all we are serious and we're having the money there, we can get Dusan Vlahovic in even before the end of June, before the players fly to America to start their preseason. That's it. And if at all we can get him at like £80 million, that means we're having a balance of £20 million that we can use between 1st July to 15th July to go ahead and really add on some £25 million and sign Kim Min-jae into the club of Manchester United. What a best way to save and really get in players as soon as possible with what we have right now at the club of Manchester United. So I've been excited about the Dusan Vlahovic story. I don't know whether you guys are excited, because two tier 1 sources have come ahead and told us that United is into the race to sign Dusan Vlahovic. That is something great that we'll always celebrate and always want at the club of Manchester United. And I think even Erik ten Hag is really happy to have a player like Dusan Vlahovic at his team, because he's a striker who is really proven, scored some good number of goals in the UEFA Europa League, scored close to 10 goals and some assists in the Serie A in like 15, 20 games, So I think he's a striker that you can really trust, and have a beacon of hope with you to see to it that you get in a player that you want. And I think when we get in Dusan Vlahovic, would have gone ahead to dodge the bullet of Harry Kane. To me, I believe that Harry Kane is a bullet that's going to come in through and obviously not deliver to the levels we want. That's it, because he is in his descendancy, he's not in his ascendancy. When you are a team like Manchester United, you need a striker like Dusan Vlahovic, who is in his ascendancy and still hungry to go on and really win lots of things for the club. So I think let's wait and see how this is going to pan out here onto the United Matters channel, because next week, lots of stories are going to come in from Italy concerning Dusan Vlahovic. Now, Ten Hag has gone ahead and really spoken the following about Casemiro after his acrobatic goal that he scored against Bournemouth. Ten Hag said, "We know him as a very good organization, positioning, anticipating, intercepting a lot of balls, winning duels, a fighter, keeping the team together, but also in possession, his passing, his distribution, but also finishing. Just a great footballer." The Samat Busby Award is going to be, I think, given out like some 2 weeks from now. But to me, I would go in for only one player. That is Casemiro. No one has been so important to this club of Manchester United like Casemiro. I know people have their own narratives, but let's be sincere onto this. Has there been a player more important to Manchester United like Casemiro? Very many players have left suspended, injured, but at least we coped up with what we had to do, But when Casemiro really left, as Ten Hag told us that he missed out on 8 league games, and we suffered a lot. In those games, Arsenal's, remember that one? I think would have gone ahead to win that game at Emirates, but only had Casemiro. Then, the draw against Southampton, 0-0, when he got a red card in the 37th minute, and we had to play close to 53 minutes without Casemiro, and we managed to get a draw. We drew with Leeds at Old Trafford, and very many other games that he missed out that we dropped points. So to me, I really understand the importance of Casemiro, and Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to really give us everything that Casemiro gives us, and he has gone ahead to score some good goals this season. 6 goals this season, and close to 4 or 5 assists. What a player that we got at £70 million from Real Madrid. And it takes back to what Casemiro told his agent, that tell them I'll fix it. Because before we signed Casemiro, he was on screen watching the game of Man United losing to Brentford 4-0, and he texted his agent and told him, tell them I'll fix it. And obviously, Mr. Fix It has come in and fixed it, that he scored the most important goal yesterday. Because if you happen not to win the game yesterday, pressure would have gone ahead to amount to Manchester United in the 2 games we're going to be playing at Old Trafford. So kudos to Casemiro, and I think I really love what the manager's gone ahead and really said about Casemiro. To me, he's the best CDM in the Premier League. Many will say what they are saying, but no one comes next to him when you look at his performances. And I think this has been his debut season. It looks like he has been playing here for so long, and let's wait and see what he has to offer for us next season when it comes to Man United, going in for the 4 trophies that we're going to participate in. Now, Fabrizio Romano has also disclosed this fact that is going to happen very soon, that discussions regarding a new deal for Amad Diallo will happen in the coming weeks and months. His dream is to play in the Man United first team. Amad Diallo was loaned and he was signed in 2020 summer, £45 million. And United paid close to £30 million, and the £15 million were going to come in as add-ons. Then he spent 2 seasons at Old Trafford, and then he was loaned to Rangers, and this time round that loan never worked out. But that of Sunderland has amazingly worked out. A man has gone ahead to put out 14 goals and 3 assists this season. Those are 17 goal involvements for Amad Diallo, and United want to reward him. They're going to reward Garnacho. They want to give him an improved contract. I understand his contract he signed was 5 years at Manchester United, meaning that it's expiring in meaning that his contract is expiring in 2025. Let me check here and see to be exact. All right. That of Manchester United. There is a glitch here, but I think we've solved it. So he signed for Manchester United. In 2020, that's it. And then his contract expires on June 20th, 2025. 3 years left on his contract. That means United want to tie him onto a longer contract, add more 2 or 3 years on his contract until 2028. Then they give him an increased salary. That's it. He might find himself earning close to £30,000 a week, and other incentives added onto that as far as his performances are going to be concerned. The moment he really performs well this season, he might multiply by 2 and start earning close to £70,000. Then if at all he continues to do that, he will elevate to like 120, 130. And soon, if at all he really performs very well, he might find himself into that galaxy of earning close to £200,000 a week. So guys, your thoughts onto United into a Dusan Vlahovic battle with Bayern Munich are welcome in the comment section below. What do you think about Casemiro? Eric Ten Hag has gone ahead and really described him in close to 4 or 5 big emphatic words. What are your thoughts about that? And lastly, would you advise United to go all out and really renew the contract, or give Amad Diallo an improved contract as they did to Alejandro Garnacho? All that and more into the comment section below. I go by the names of Rock and David. I sign out for now. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Bye bye, my mates. I'm out for now.